All right, let's get started. All right, we are gonna skip these because we know them all and we've gotten so good at them. And we're gonna go right to our warm-up book, Sport Will Try. Do you remember when we read this one? Yeah, what was this one about?
Sport trying.
He's trying, what is he trying to do again?
Play with the big dog.
Yeah, he's the little dog and he wants to play with the big ones, right? All right, let's get warmed up.
Sport will try. Sport saw the big dogs. I will try it. He said. Sport could not jump. He was too little.
Do we need that finger right now?
No. Sport saw the big dogs. I will try to tug too. Sport could not tug. He was too little. Sport was the big. No. Sport saw the big dogs. I will try to run too. Sport could not run. He was too little. Why can't he run? He was too little.
I guess he was too little. Maybe his legs were too short.
Oh. But I thought little dogs could run.
They could. They can. I see him run all the time, so I'm not sure why he couldn't. Just silly.
Now Sport is big. He can jump and run.
Perfect. You know what I really liked? Right here. You wanted to say Sport was, and you knew that wasn't going to sound right, so you went back and said what?
Saw.
Very good. Good job. Good warm up. All right. We are going to get right to our next book, How Sun and Moon Found Home. This is one of our favorites. We really like this one. What was this story about?
Do you like it?
I do like it. I like it because I think it's silly because we know that Sun and Moon did not get married, right? So I think
You remember when I thought that was a mushroom?
You thought the sun and the mushroom were getting married, and that was silly. So, yeah, we like this one. We think it's cute, and then they end up where? In the sky, where the sun and the moon belong. So go ahead and start reading that
I
one
thought
for
it was
me.
a mushroom.
You thought it was a mushroom.
Because the dress.
I know. I don't know why they have him wearing that. No, that's the she. That's her wedding dress. But right here, it does kind of look like a mushroom. A little bit silly. All
It's a
right.
mushroom.
We like silly books, don't we?
Yeah.
We think they're cute. All right. Here you go.
Long ago, Sun and Moon got married. They went to live in a house near their friend's sea. Sun liked to visit sea, but sea never came to visit Sun. Why don't you visit me and my wife? Asked Sun. My people, come with me. Your home is too small for all of my sea.
One second. I want to go right back here 1 second. You say, your home is too small for all of
of us.
Us. You said me. 1 second, Araya.
Me? I said me.
Mr. Sherman.
I didn't think I said me.
Hi. They're fine. I call you back in the middle of taping for my graduate class. So can I call you back in just a little bit here? Actually, can you call me at like 10:02? Would that work? Yes. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks. Bye.
Stacy Trevorrow, if you're in the building, could you please come to the office?
Okay. Sorry, I'm so sorry. All right.
Trevorrow,
Your home
If
is
you're
too
in the building,
small
could you please
for,
come to the
you
office?
said me,
Thank you.
but the word is
Us.
us. Good job.
Said, see me. Do you see me? Son went home and told her wife they made their home bigger. She came for a visit. All her friends came. More and more water came into Sun and Moon's house. The water rose up and up. They lit
Good.
there is no room for us here, cried Sun and Moon. What will we do? Sun and Moon climbed
Mm-hmm.
onto their roof, but the water got higher. Soon it was up to the roof. So Sun and Moon rose up into the sky. They have lived there happily ever after.
Wow, that was some incredibly awesome reading that you did there. I just want to go back to one. I would like you to read this page right here. Can you read that for me?
Sun went home and told her wife they made their home bigger.
Okay, something's not quite right with this sentence. I'm going to read it to you the way you read it to me. Sun went home and told her wife. Point to the word her in that sentence.
His
Very good. Can you read
wife.
it the correct way now?
Son went home and told his wife they made their home bigger.
Good job. You accidentally said her wife instead of his wife. Nice job, Araya. This is one of our favorites, isn't it? Now.
Yeah.
We think that one's so cute.
Now we're gonna read that.
That's going to be our new one. But before we get there, I want to talk about some things before we move on. And the first thing I want to talk about is what sound does the Q-U make? Q-U.
Q.
What sound does that make?
Q.
Q? Does it make Q or?
Cool.
Well, let's add some letters to that. If I added to the E-E-N, what word have I made? Queen.
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 Cool.
So what sound does that Q-U make?
Cool.
Queen. Very good. Now I'm going to keep that Q-U and I'm going to add it to add some other letters to it. Do we know what word we have now?
Cute.
Qua.
Cute. Cute.
Cute? Nope. Quite. Quite. That's the word quite. Then I have the word quiet. Quiet.
Can I try
Can you
one?
think of, yeah, I want you to try a word with the Q-U sound. The qua. Can you say qua?
Cool.
Qua. Queen. Quiet. Try another word with that Q-U. First write that Q-U. I want to see how you make your Q. Okay, now add some letters to that to make another word. You're thinking cute, but cute starts actually with the C. K. And I want the qua. What word did you make?
Quit.
Quit. Very good. Quit. Can you think of another word that can you use quit in a sentence for me? Quit. Use it in a sentence. You don't have to write the sentence. Just tell me a sentence.
But I want to write it.
We can use that when we actually write our sentence. Just tell me one. Nope, don't write it
I
yet.
quit.
I quit. Well, we can do a longer sentence than that. Give me another word with the Q-U. Qu. What's that word when you're really, really fast? You're... Yeah, do it. I love that. You're quick. Qua, and then I love how you did the CK for the K at the end. Quick. So what sound is that Q you make?
I know C-K because my last name.
You're right. What sound does that Q you make?
C-K.
That Q you. Qua, 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 qua. All right, we're going to see some words in our reading today that are going to have that Q U. And Q and U are stuck together, right? Where one goes, the other one goes. I like to say they're married. They're always together. The other thing I want to look at, I was talking with Mrs. Young, and she was saying last week you guys were working with the letter Y at the end of words. So I would like you to tell me what word this is.
Happy.
Happy. And what sound does that Y make at the end?
Yeah.
No, happy.
B.
E, not B, not happy, but happy. Sometimes that Y makes that E sound. Let's try another one that we're going to see in our book today. And the next one, how about this one?
Tiny.
Tiny. What sound is that Y making? E. It makes that E at the end. But sometimes our Y can be kind of silly and kind of tricky. And now what sound does it make?
Sky.
Sky. Now what did my...
Barron's phone call.
So
on
what are the two
5960.
sounds that Y is going to
Jill
make?
Barron's
I
phone
and
call
E.
on
I and E.
5960.
Very good. That's
Thank
something
you.
we want
Can
to
I try
remember.
one?
You're going to try writing right now because it's our writing time. And can you give me a sentence that you want to write? Can you use QU in our sentence? QU?
Q.
A word with QU? Oh, that's not what I want to give you. Here we go.
Why would you give me a line?
I don't know.
You know why you.
It's been a long day. All right. Give me...
Are we going quick?
What word did you just say?
Quick.
Quick. Can you write that in our sentence? Use quick in our sentence. What do you want it to be? Should we do what you just said?
The clock is going really quick.
The clock is going really quick. I like that.
The clock. Is it C-H or C-K?
Well, first let's go back to that word. What word did you write?
The
But what's wrong with the right now? If it's the beginning of the sentence.
There's kind of like this there.
Kaden Fulsher,
Okay.
if you're outside or in
Alright,
the building,
so you have
please come to
the.
the
What's our
office.
next word?
Kaden Fulsher, if
Let's
you're
do it up here,
outside
just
or
make
in the building
Good.
or at the book fair, please come to the office.
Yep.
Mrs.
What did you
Winiger,
do
could
earlier
you please
for
call
me
the
for the
office? Thank you.
Awesome. Okay.
I thought clock was long.
Not that long. You got it right.
That is huge. I'm gonna make this bigger because that does not fit with this big word and that small word.
Yeah, it's a good idea to have your letters around the same size. Some shouldn't be so big and some shouldn't be so small. All right,
There.
read it to me.
That's about the same. The clock is going
Awesome with the ing, since we worked with that. The clock is going.
very.
Hmm. Great with the Y. But this is how I'm going to write very. You were really close. You put an A instead of an E. You got the Y at the end like we talked about. So that was great. Can you fix that? So what sound is that Y making at the end now? There. E. Good. Okay, read it to me. What do we have?
The clock is going very fast.
Ooh.
Quick.
Mm-hmm. What's that going to start with? What did we talk about today?
Quick.
Yep. What letters are making that sound?
Q-U.
Mm-hmm.
Q. E.
And again with the awesome. And what comes at the end? Look at what you did here. Oh, you want an exclamation point? Okay, because we're
Because
excited
it's-
about this. Okay. Read it to me.
The clock is going very quick.
Look at all the things that we've worked on. CK, clock and quick, ing and going, and the Y and very. That's awesome.
That's like a perfect sentence
That is a perfect sentence. All right, here we go.
for today.
You,
The clock
I'm going to kind of cut this up. Ooh, tricky, tricky, Mrs. Sherman. Okay, the clock.
is going
I'm going to leave the ing out.
very quick.
And,
I was gonna say.
all right, put it back together.
Wow.
Wow, I really tricked you that time. I took the CK off of clock.
Cool. But I bet I can do it.
Oh, I know you can.
I don't even know what it was. But now I can't. Clock is going
All right, read it to me.
The clock is going really quick.
All right, put them together. You can put it in your envelope today. Oh, and this book's going home with you tonight.
Yeah.
We didn't drop anything, did we?
Nope.
Okay. All right, you're all set with this for tonight. We're gonna move this to the side. All right, a new book. This book reminded me of spring, and I thought, how perfect. It's called Flying High. What's that? A bird. So what do you think our story's gonna be about?
Spring.
Spring. Good idea. Flying High, and it's all about spring. What do you think that is right there?
A nest.
It's a different looking nest. And of course, what's inside of the nest? Eggs, and then come some birds. So we have some
Ew.
sequence. Well, those are baby birds. I know they don't look so cute because their fur or their feathers aren't dry yet, so they look kind of funny.
Ugh.
But there's some sequencing in our book. First, we start with the nest, and then all of a sudden, the mom lays the eggs. After the eggs comes the
Yuppie bird.
birds. Mom comes to feed the birds. So there's an order to our story here, and then the birds start to grow up, and eventually they do what?
Fly.
Fly away. So that's the order of our story today. But I wanna point some things out. Oh, what do you want to look at?
It's a no.
Yeah, some flying birds.
It's
I-
dancing.
They look like they're dancing. I want to point some things out right away. This is an informational text. This is a non-fiction book. This is a true story. This is what happens when birds lay eggs, okay? So this book is going to give us a lot of good information.
Is it gonna trick me?
It's not going to trick you. This is a book full of tons of information. So
It's
I want
really
to
easy.
point out some words. Look at this one right here. We saw this one earlier with the QU.
Quit.
Cool. Quit? It kind of looks like quit, but what else could it be? What other sound can my I make?
I.
Yeah. Yes.
Quite.
Quite. The tree is quite tall. So we're going to see the word quite in there. And then we see that Y at the end of a word. Can you tell me what word that is?
Tree.
Yep, that word's tree, but I meant this one.
That one.
This one. I heard it. Make your sound so I can hear what you're saying. I heard you say it.
You did.
Yep.
Mr. Decker, please call the office. Mr. Decker, please call
Leaf.
extension 2101.
And then my Y at the
Thank
end
you.
makes it leaf.
Leafy.